MotorKote is a super friction reducing lubricant. It reduces friction and heat, helps save fuel, and increases towing power. It lasts for 4 oil changes and provides vital lubrication during startup. It works instantly in gas or diesel engines in all sizes and makes. It's compatible with any brand or type of oil including synthetics, and it works in engines, transmissions, differentials, power steering, hydraulics, and more. Did I mention it's America's #1 friction fighter? We're going to take a look at some of the competition and some similar products to MotorKote. The first one is AMSOIL Synthetic Motor Oil. This is a fully synthetic engine oil. Let's see what it does. It fails at 123 foot-pounds of torque. Our next competitor is Castrol Syntec. That's also a fully synthetic engine oil. It fails at 66 foot-pounds of torque. Next up, we have Lucas Heavy Duty Oil Stabilizer. That's an oil additive you mix in with your oil. It fails at 61 foot-pounds of torque. Next, we have Marvel Mystery Oil. That's also an oil additive. It fails at 60 foot-pounds of torque. Next up, we have Mobil 1 fully synthetic engine oil. It fails at 58 foot-pounds of torque. This one's called Motor Honey. It's also an oil additive. It fails at 64 foot-pounds. That one looks more like honey than an oil additive to me. This one is Pennzoil fully synthetic engine oil. It fails at 53 foot-pounds of torque. This next one is called Slick 50. Now Slick 50 actually claims to coat the metal in the same way that MotorKote does. But let's just see how it really works. It fails at 93 foot-pounds of torque. This last one is called STP oil treatment. Just add it to your engine oil. See what it does. It fails at 95 foot-pounds. Now, we're going to take a look at the one and only MotorKote. Now pay attention, on the other ones, this whole container was full of the oil or additive. but they only put a few drops of MotorKote on here because it only takes a little bit to go a long way. As you can see, MotorKote doesn't fail. The closest competitor was this one right here, the AmSoil Fully Synthetic at 123 foot-pounds. But MotorKote went over 800 foot-pounds of torque and still didn't stop. That's 6.5 times the friction fighting power of the closest competitor. We decided to put MotorKote to the ultimate test. We took two almost identical lawnmowers and treated one with MotorKote. Then we drained the oil out of both of them and ran them to see how long they would last. The mower on the right is treated with MotorKote and the one on the left is not.
Hi, this is Ed Gibbs, Mr. MotorKote. Drivers across America are telling how MotorKote Black is outperforming Big White in their own rigs. I've tested both head-to-head at shows for over 3 years. MotorKote has never been beat, ever. MotorKote lasts 4 times longer, making it price competitive with Big White. In many places, it's less. Pick up a gallon at Petro, Flying J, J-Care, and Wingfoot Tire Centers, or click on MotorKote.com. That's MotorKote. See the difference in black and white for yourself. Hi, Ed Gibbs, Mr. MotorKote for America's only national quick lube and tire service for big rigs, Speedco. Every inch of a Speedco is streamlined for speed to get you in, out, and on your way. Speedco also does tires and has just added MotorKote Hyper Lubricants to an already great mix. Fast, friendly, no-hassle service you can count on every day, plus quality lube and tire service in about 30 minutes. That is Speedco. Buckle up, MotorKote fans. You're in Speedco country now.
Remember, children, always wear safety glasses when you're cutting grass, or Mr. Schieber will find you.
Trying to get us. Apparently we need safety glasses.
It's Ed Gibbs, Mr. MotorKote. By now you've heard the name MotorKote, right? Some of your buddies have switched, but you're holding off. You're old school tough, hard to convince. Why then have sales doubled and America's #1 oil change place started carrying it? Maybe someone's onto something, you think? Stop at Flying J, J-Care, Petro, or Speedco. Call 888-771-5656 or click on MotorKote.com. come on, you're still welcome. We won't tell anybody you switched.
Yep, there it went. There she goes, ladies and gents. As you can see, both lawnmowers were ran with no oil whatsoever. And this one blowed. It was ran with no oil. This one over here was motor coated. Still runs like a charm.